Army ATACMS inflicted one of the most significant hits on the Russian military in its 27-month war in Ukraine when it was used to strike Belbek Air Base in Crimea on May 15th. Belbek, which is pretty close to Sevastopol, hosts several types of Russian Air Force aircraft and is protected by the S-400 air defense system. This is a very big win for Ukraine. Viewers may note that Russia took Crimea in 2014 and has been using the Belbek Air Base for operations against Ukraine. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Army ATACMS managed to land one of the biggest single-day losses on Russia. Let's get started. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Army ATACMS strike has been carried out by either HIMARS or M270 MLRS. It's well known that HIMARS, M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, and M270 MLRS, Multiple Launch Rocket System, have been provided to Ukraine. HIMARS has one universal pod that can accommodate 6 unguided or guided missiles of 227mm caliber or one MGM-140 Army ATACMS with a diameter of 610mm. M270 MLRS has 2 such pods. Army ATACMS is a surface-to-surface missile manufactured by the U.S. defense company Lockheed Martin. It's 13 feet or 4 meters in length and 24 inches or 610mm in diameter and weighs 3,690 pounds or 1,670 kilograms. It has GPS-aided inertial navigation for guidance. Army ATACMS has several variants which have different types of payload: submunition warhead, unitary warhead, etc. Depending on the variant, Army ATACMS can strike as far as 186 miles or 300 kilometers. As per reports, the Ukrainian Army fired a salvo of 186-mile range M39A1 Army ATACMS rockets. The M39A1 is the extended range version of the 100-mile M39 Army ATACMS. It sacrifices warhead size for a larger rocket motor to achieve this. As per reports, the first batch of Army ATACMS that the United States shipped to Ukraine last fall only included M39s, but the second batch of more than 100 rockets, which shipped in April, included at least a few M39A1s. Belbek Air Base is beyond the range of the M39, but within the range of the M39A1. An M39 disperses nearly 1,000 grenade-sized bomblets, whereas M39A1 scatters 300 bomblets. According to one popular Russian military blogger, the Ukrainians fired 10 Army ATACMS at Belbek, which means as many as 3,000 bomblets pummeled the base. The damage was extensive as per ground reports from Russian sources and satellite imagery from Colorado-based Maxar. Let's check the details one by one. Key elements of S-400 have been destroyed, which include 2 launchers and 92 N6E Gravestone multi-mode engagement radar, so the protector couldn't defend itself. It's likely that it was able to intercept a few incoming rounds, but some went through. S-400 Triumph long-range air defense weapon system is considered one of the most potent air defense systems in the world and is designed to defend against aircraft, including 5th-generation stealth fighters, bombers, AWACS, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. S-400 air defense is a package consisting of radar, a command and control center, launchers, and interceptor missiles. 92 N6E Gravestone multi-mode engagement radar is a critical component of the platform and represents a significant advancement from its predecessor, the Soviet-era 30 N6E, boasting enhanced missile range and digital capabilities. It has a range of around 600 kilometers, or around 370 miles. Each launcher has 4 tubes and are supposed to have ready-to-fire missiles in them. As the extent of the damage became evident, Russian supporters expressed their anger. One blogger asked, why weren't protective structures erected? Why, 27 months after the start of the air defense system in occupied Ukraine, are our air defense systems still standing in open spaces? Pictures reveal that 2 MiG-31s have been destroyed. Mikoyan MiG-31 Foxhound is a supersonic interceptor aircraft developed for use by the Soviet Air Forces. The aircraft was designed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau as a replacement for the earlier MiG-25 Foxbat. MiG-31 is based on and shares design elements with the MiG-25 and has the distinction of being one of the fastest combat jets in the world. It's powered by 2 Soloviev D-30F6 afterburning turbofan engines, which generate 93 kilonewtons, that's 21,000 pound-force thrust each dry, and 152 kilonewtons, or 34,000 pound-force, with afterburner. MiG-31 has a max speed of Mach 2.83 and a service ceiling of 25,000 meters, or 82,000 feet. The high flight ceiling, together with the ability to fire very long-range air-to-air missiles, make MiG-31 a lethal platform. Shooting radar-guided R-27 missiles from a range of about 200 miles, or 320 kilometers, the MiG-31s have shot down several Ukrainian warplanes and forced many others to retreat. The K variant of the aircraft has also been used against Ukraine to launch the Kinzhal hypersonic missile. As per images, at least one MiG-29 has been destroyed. The Mikoyan MiG-29, NATO reporting name Fulcrum, is a twin-engine jet fighter aircraft designed in the Soviet Union. It was developed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau as an air superiority fighter during the 1970s. While originally oriented towards combat against any enemy aircraft, many MiG-29s have been furnished as multi-role fighters capable of performing a number of different operations and are commonly outfitted to use a range of air-to-surface armaments and precision munitions. The MiG-29 has been manufactured in several major variants, including the multi-role MiG-29M and the navalized MiG-29K. It was noted that the main missile and artillery depot of the Russian Belbek military airfield was damaged. The depot stored most of the missiles for Russian Su-27 and Su-30 fighter jets, as well as MiG-31 aircraft. There is a possibility that Kinzhal missiles were also stored there. Each of these costs around $4 to $5 million. It was also noted that there was significant damage to the airfield's infrastructure as a result of secondary explosions.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.